welcome to QuestJunkiesUK. It's a pleasure to be here with you today, and we are brought to you by the kind support of CZRPG, Phoenix Dice, Trollord Games, and Nathrax 3D Minis. Look out for your chance to win in our fabulous giveaways. Check the session for today's giveaway. And, of course, you can get yourselves a lovely discount over on their homepages using the coupon codes that will pop up in chat. Do not miss this amazing stuff. CZRPG with their beautiful encounter design, maps, a fantastic Patreon for you to join. Phoenix Dice, their incredible, sustainably produced, recycled packaging and everything. The wonderful Click-Clap Math Rocks, do check them out. Trollord Games with their incredible Castles and Crusades original system and lots of D&D content as well. And the beautiful 3D printed and beautifully painted, if you wish, minis of Nathrax 3D Minis. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Please check them out and let them know that the Odyssey sent you. Now, let us also say a huge thank you to the wonderful people over at Sirenscape. Amazing music and sound effects for your games, and just makes the whole experience a completely different level. Check them out, stuff for D&D, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, other game systems, board games, science fiction, fantasy, everything you need. Link in chat for your chance to get a free trial of this amazing product. Now, let's get into the session. To adventure! Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back to the frozen north of Icewind Dale, and welcome to my wonderful players and everyone over there in chat already. Thank you so much for joining us today. Absolute pleasure. And a couple of little thank yous to throw out there, of course, to all those lovely people I chatted about in the pre-reel. Thank you so much. Extra special thanks to CZRPG for sponsoring our giveaway again this week. If you want to jump in there, get some fantastic CZRPG goodies for your games, ! Enter in the chat, and you can have a chance to win. We will draw the winner at the end, ! Enter, and you can win some digital good stuff from CZRPG. Beautiful maps, interesting encounter design, original monsters, and all kinds of things going on there. Jump in on that when you get the chance. Alright, now, let us also say a big thank you. Hang on. Epic. Sirenscape is too epic. Tone down there a sec. Okay. Big shout out to the fabulous Emma City Art, who did these beautiful pieces here on the screen, including a new one that we're seeing today. A massive welcome to Momo from Minstrel's Tales. Thank you for joining us. Absolute pleasure to see you, and we shall learn more about just who that Dragonborn is in just a moment. And we are jumping back into our Hunger of Ythryn campaign, my friends. We are going to be rejoining these folks in the Caves of Hunger. They have opened up the glacier with the help of the necromancer Velen Harple, and they are delving into the depths in search of a lost Netherese city, some scattered remnants of which, as you can see, they have already found, as they have discovered some of the outlying wreckage of the city's fall from grace and fall from the sky into the ice and snow beneath the glacier here. They have found all sorts of nasty guardians and monsters lurking about the place, and some treasures as well, as they continue to delve deeper into the depths and looking for the city itself and whatever it is that their shadowy patron, a certain Vecna, has in store for them in the depths. And we hope that you all have a fantastic time with us here today as we jump into today's Hunger of Ythryn. Right, my friends, so here we are back in the caves of Hunger, gathered around the shattered remnants of one of the Netherese towers here in the depths. Now, let us meet these fine adventurers here, going from the far corner across the overlay from me. Fushiro, who are you in the real world? Who are you playing, and where are you at?
Hello! In the real world, many of you know me as Josh. I sometimes GM. I usually play. Today I'm playing Fushiro, the Darakul, otherwise known as an undead, fallen paladin.
Indeed, do not be fooled by appearances. He's not the Dragonborn he once was. And moving across the line there, in fabulous cosplay as always. Thank you so much. Vuzlin.
Oh, hello. I am the Maharishi on all the Twitters and the Twitches. Cog in a corporate machine by day, and at night you can find me playing D&D several places. Links are in my Twitch bio. And yes, tonight I don the mantle of the obnoxious Drow Fuzlin, who has other things going on with them that make them rather grumpy.
Indeed. Almost befallen of the same fate as Fushiro, but managed to pull back from the brink of the Darakul fever.
It made me what I am today.
Excellent. Thank you. Ossian.
Hi, friends. I'm Mike, no relation to the Myconid. Tonight, I will be reprising my role as Ossian Dreamblade, our astral elf time blade fighter, out of time, out of step, and looking for a way home.
Thank you. And last but not least, in the real world, Elpis, who are you? Let's save Elpis for just a little bit later on. But in the real world, where can people find you?
Yes, hello everyone. I am Momo, and you can find me over on A Minstrel's Tale on Twitch and Minstrel's Tale here on Twitter and Twitch. And I'm an indigenous Chickasaw and Japanese content creator, and I do TTRPGs and variety games.
And it's an absolute pleasure to have you here, and I'm excited. Unfortunately, we do not have any yowling cats in the vicinity today, as Jess, the fabulous, any award-winning Jess, is on her way back from a trip and was delayed and unable to get back in time. But we will be here rolling with a full crew, and I shall be yowling softly in the background as Mike, the Tabaxi Bard, College of Spirits Bard, in the NPC format today. Okay, thank you all. So, as we jump into things here, let us remind ourselves just what was going on. Soundscape very timely stops. Thank you. Nice dramatic finish there. Okay, now, last time, Ossian, Vuzlin, Fushiro, along with Mike Velenharpel and your new ogre buddy, Redfall, came slipping and sliding and tumbling down. Ow! Just a moment, sorry. Let me interrupt myself. Albert, in with the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome in, raiders. How you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic time. Fantastic timing. We are just getting started. Jump into that giveaway and hope you had a fantastic stream, you good selves. Phantom, yes, thank you. Can I get a shout out there, Phantom? Was what I was about to say, but absolutely on point as always. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, now, as we return here into the depths of the Caves of Hunger. Good to see everyone. How are you doing? Okay, now, you had delved down here. You'd found a crashed sky coach. You'd found ruined towers, one of which restored some of your magical abilities, which was rather nice. You've discovered vampiric kobolds that scuttled away and out of sight briefly, although I don't know if Shiro really saw that. I think he might be making it all up. I'm not sure. And then you discovered this fallen tower here, alongside a large opening in the floor. One that led down a glass smooth tunnel down into the depths below. And there is a strange scraping sound from that tunnel. How do the three of you react?
I did not expect anything to answer us.
We're on the
Yeah, I would ask
the
that
title
we
later
have
again.
Yes, if you'd move the map to the row 20. So, unless we're not supposed to see, that's that's also
That's okay. I shall
possible.
bring you over.
If memory serves, that was the scratching, itching sound of what used to be my baby familiar, for lack of a better term, that this fever does to me. And it's the more adult version of the Ramaraz. Razzle dazzle. Yes.
Yeah, let me ping you over here, guys. There you go. Elpis, yours will be black for a moment.
Yeah.
Until you are on screen. So just bear with us for a moment. Okay, so yes, Vuzlin, yes, you had discovered that this was the creation of Ramoras. Now, how do you react to the sound? It doesn't sound so large as to be the creator of the tunnel, which is a delicate, smaller scratching sound.
Sword and board out.
Okay.
Yes. It's
Serves up,
Word.
Sorry, wrong board. Okay. Okay.
bow
That's
and
good.
arrow out. Yes.
Okay.
Trident.
Okay.
All right.
So yes, and
it is coming.
Mike has an epic power chords prepared on their magical.
major. It's
magical
always E
instrument.
major.
Noted. And a clawed hand comes up over the edge. Elpis, as you appear over the edge of the tunnel, what do our adventurers see?
So, you see blue skin and scales dragonborn woman with dark hair and horns wearing thick cold weather gear, trying to stay warm as one can out here. And she's got gold rings pierced upon her face in various places, and it's kind of hanging there, clawed, scratching their way up.
Thank you. Yes, let me just enlarge the art here a bit. So this is Elpis here. And Bastian, for sure. This Dragonborn clambers into view.
I don't.
We've got more questions than answers.
Look over to our patron and say, "Is she with you?"
Don't look at me. No.
Want to
Trying
be
to
sure
point
that
right
you-
over at her.
Yeah, I want to be sure you didn't pull someone else in without telling us. Well met and hail. Care to tell us what you're doing here, please?
I'm not sure if I'd say well met.
Well,
Could I get a hand?
Here.
I'll help us up. Oh, two of us got you.
Yeah, that giant.
no, all of us. We all run over.
Unfortunately, Fisher is not undead enough to do the joke of just like pulling his hand off and giving it to you.
Throws it.
That's a heck of a greeting. Take the whole hand with you while you're at it.
Yeah.
Multinashi, if I ever heard it.
Yeah, she takes the hand and appreciates it and hoists herself out, and it's a bit complicated. I got tricked by some idiot, and here I am down here in these caves.
Nearby. mind me saying, but you're the one who got tricked. Now who's the idiot? Hi, my name's Vuzlin, by the way.
Why aren't
maybe
you charming?
Oh, I am.
Maybe we can work on that later.
Don't touch me. Thank you. I am. Yes, I'm the obnoxious one of the bunch. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Vuzlin, and you are.
Boozlin. I'm Elpis. It's nice to, well, that's what you're supposed to say, I suppose.
Yes. That's sugary soft greeting at the top. That's the niceties of it.
Yeah.
And this is everyone else.
Hello, I'm everyone else.
Your name is everyone else.
My name is Fushiro, but that's not important.
I'm all right.
Who?
Why are you all down here?
Point of Ellen.
We've been asked to come down here by our employer, and we are conducting our job to the best of our abilities.
Yes, we were delving into the caverns here to, well, and she reaches up and pats the stonework of the tower, find the rest of this. Might I ask, who were you tricked by? Who else knows about this place?
Some wizard named Zan.
I knew it, the double-crossing rat bastard!
Yes, that's what I prefer to call him as well.
Oh, it's good that we're on the same page. Lovely.
I'm gonna get my hands and I'm gonna wring his scrawny little neck.
I apologize for the practice employed by my ex-colleague, and may I be the bearer of good news?
Oh, that would be most wonderful.
He was captured for crimes committed against adventurers such as yourself and put to the torch.
Well, that is both a shame and a blessing, though I guess the torch would have be the more merciful way rather than what I had in mind for him. So maybe it's for the best.
I like you. If you are seemingly without an employer, might I suggest joining us?
Well, if you've room for one more.
Always. And might I say, we are much more hands-on an employer and not so inclined to trap our assets below ground.
Well, what other choice do I have?
Don't make fun of the kobolds. Don't do that. Otherwise, everything's fine.
And you see, peeking out from out of the wrecked tower, like through holes in the wall and stuff, there are a number of kobolds. Two of which are very clearly undead, the others which are living, but all still hanging out together, it seems, and following along in Velin's footsteps. Yes, we are of a like mind, I think, looking for the same relics and ruins.
Yes.
What drew my Brotherhood colleague to hire you in the first place? What is it that you bring to the cavern?
Well, I know not this place in particularly well, but I'm been in Icewind Dale for a long time, and I'm very capable, and I have a reputation around here, you could say.
Splendid. I only wish I had found you before Zand.
As do I.
Well, as our drow friend here has pointed out, we do not want to be around if anything else comes out of that tunnel, as fortunate as we have been so far. Shall we?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
what was the plan? Now, I seem to remember you had spotted things to the northeast of where you are at the moment, and there were exits in that direction.
Yeah.
Sorry, Elpis, can I just check you've got eyes on now, right?
I do not. I'm gonna refresh though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we were gonna go north.
I believe. Hang on, there might be that thing where the token isn't actually tied to the character properly. 2 seconds. Oh no, it is. Should be okay.
Ooh, I dragged my token on, but it's still black.
Over here.
Oh. Do you have dark dark vision?
Oh.
The rest of the party does.
Well.
Assuming you would have come up with a torch.
Yes. Clasped in the teeth.
Yeah.
That was a very trusting conversation to be held in the pitch dark.
I'll go over to Elpis real quick. He might be having trouble seeing us, and I'll cast light on Elpis's armor, if that helps.
Okay, what's the range on that?
20 feet.
Nice. Does Elpis have dark vision?
No.
No, okay. 20
Dragonborn.
foot of bright, and then is there extra dim?
I don't think so. Let me double check. Although it might be dim light for an additional 20.
There we go.
Mystery
So,
business.
so they can see 2020 now.
There it is.
Oh my.
There it is.
If anyone wondered the nature of our evil campaign, it is the dad jokes that are evil.
Kill
Okay.
you with the puns. Kill you with puns.
I guess I must be very evil because I enjoy them then.
I'll get along fine. Then.
There we go, Elpis. How's that?
Thank you so much.
Good. Okay, excellent. And you can use your curses, see if you can move it around. Okay.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Excellent. Just dive into the hole. Whee!
Thanks
Screw
for
you
meeting,
guys!
Well, it was nice to meet you. Bye-bye. No, thanks for the light. Ha. No.
Son of a bitch.
Foiled. All she wanted was her light.
I got your light, nerds. Runs away. No.
Oh no, it's high school all over again.
Oh my god.
What do I have to eat with that money?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so so the over in the northeast corner of the chamber was the passageway that you had spotted. Mike's like, after me!
Figures.
Eager that one.
All right. Let's. So we're making our way as we do.
And let me go first.
Who's going first?
Me.
If you insist.
Okay.
Probably.
Go ahead.
Probably
The
good
guy
idea.
with the big shield.
Yes. Yes.
Splendid, splendid.
I will.
20 AC. Speaks for itself.
Sorry, folks, the tokens are a little small on the map there, but I want you to see the full splendor that we can enjoy that they can't. This is the joy of dynamic lighting. Stay there a second there for sure.
Yep, that's where I was gonna stop.
There you go. So they... That... Is that what? Yeah, so that's what Fushiro can see, the illuminated sections there. And we have Explorer mode on, so it shows where they've been as well. But yeah, they can only see... And if there are tokens or anything on the map, they can only see it in the illuminated sections there.
Good old-fashioned way of making maps. Like, just jotting it down as I go.
Exactly. But a little more easier this way. So yeah, as you come out into that cavern where Olsian and Fushiro are, you find yourself on the opposite side of the wall of the tower you had discovered before, the one where you recharged your magical abilities. And to the north, you can see some sort of stone in the chamber there, Fushiro. And to the east is where you saw the edge of something from the tower before.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting for the rest of the group to
Mm-hmm.
join me in this cavern before I proceed.
Okie doke.
What do your eyes see?
More rocks.
What do your dead eyes see? Undead.
Thank you. Actually, no, strange point. His eyes are still dead for some reason.
Yeah, well,
Weird.
my eyes. I still have rights, you know.
I hope you. Actually, you wouldn't have seen. I posted yesterday for Shiro about because I got all of the Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden VODs up on YouTube, and I said, "Join us for adventure, discussions on undead rights, and and the birth of Warforged in our world."
Oh my gosh.
Undead rights.
Indeed.
Undead rights.
Indeed. Something near and dear to both Shiro and in real life Josh's heart.
It's true. For too long have we.
Have we?
We all need a cause.
Excuse me?
We all need a cause, yes.
You're getting dragged into this now. You're the one that uploaded it.
It's the royal we.
We
Ignore
all want to
the rights of our undead. I'm too
Keep
tired.
going. Keep going. You got this.
Yeah,
You
for
got
our
this.
undead brothers and sisters.
Local 157.
So, come we have to do as much as possible. Lord Gasumba! Hello, sir. Thank you so much, and thank you for having us over on your channel. But just before, I'm very much looking forward to all of the wonderful things happening at Virtual Greyhawk this coming weekend. Hello, Raiders. How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. We are playing the Hunger of Ythryn down here in the Caverns of Hunger beneath the Ragged Glacier, looking through all sorts of interesting Netherese ruins. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. I would say I hope you had a good stream, but I know you did because I was there briefly. Thank you so much. Absolute pleasure to catch up with you, Anna, the illustrious Mike Disney, and all sorts of other wonderful folks there. The mysterious Tim. First time seeing his Town Crier Guild's head crier's outfit, all ready for the joust, massive jousting tournament coming up on the weekend. Fantastic, fantastic to see you, everybody. Hope you're doing very, very well. Do jump in. We have a giveaway going on today, the fantastic CZRPG with some digital goodies to give away, and we hope that you're able to stick around, and we'll jump back into our exploration of the caves here. Okay. So, yes, you are given two options there. For Shiro, as far as you can see... Cheers, Rishi. As far as you can see, there are no passages out of that northern chamber. So...
Yeah, which is exactly why I feel like it's a good option for the next location.
Okie doke.
Just a quick peek in there, real quick.
Okay, yep, so you're going to make your way up through the tunnel there. So you make, again, just all of the rock and stone just glistening in the new light source. You're experiencing this place in a new light now, quite literally, as Elpus's armor glows and illuminates all of the ice glistening around and refracting, making it somewhat tricky to see, like where the wall starts and things because of all the glistening reflections off the various coating and the rime over the rock. And as you make your way up through that tunnel there, Fushiro, you find yourself in a small chamber, and there's a flat, slightly canted slab of stone resting in the center of this 20-foot high cave. One side is rough, as if the slab had been torn from a larger structure. And it's 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, 4 feet high, and covered with frost.
Is there writing on it?
You would have to clear off the frost to get a proper look.
Can I just clear it off with my hand?
If you wish.
Yeah, we'll walk up and kind of
Now,
wipe it down.
your transition to a ghoul with the Darakul fever making you into this new creature that you are. Have you retained your draconic reading and speaking abilities?
Yeah, I can still read and speak Draconic.
Okay. So as you clear away the frost from the surface of the rock here, you see that it is covered in Draconic script. Although it's strange. It's in that way that that I remember I went hiking when I first arrived here in Japan, and we still had no Japanese. But one of the group was had Chinese, family, and their understanding of the kanji characters on the signposts up the mountain was enough to know which way to go. Although it didn't, obviously didn't read the same way. So it's like that, right? You recognize the draconic characters, but it's a strange way of using them. And as Velin comes in behind you with the professor orb that she has, Professor Scant, he pipes up. He's like, interesting. More Netherese script. Did I say it's called Loros? It is, akin to these days, let me think. The sounds of Elvish, but as you see, the script of draconic origin. Yes, perhaps our new friend. Would you like to have a look?
Yes.
And Elvis, this is a little kind of orb, kind of crystal thing that Velin Harple is holding. That this professorial voice popped up on.
Elvis gets up there to take a look, and what was she able to read upon that?
As you look over the script, it's interesting. It says, "Take the free self-guided tour of Ythryn. Press the eye to cast the spell." And you see that there is an open eye carved onto the rock, and then the very center of which, the pupil of the eye, is clearly a button that's supposed to be pressed.
I would check for tourist traps, please. That's probably...
Yes! Zingers tonight. Love it.
Tourist traps. Where did you find this one?
Some dark place.
Yes. Okay, we don't talk of that.
Well, your humor is quite bright for someone who's from a dark place. As this does seem a little bit suspicious. I mean, we should definitely check and see if there's anything going on before we press the button.
Someone give an investigation or perception.
Yeah.
I am of no help in this.
Great. That's a 19, boss.
Nice. It seems to be legit. It's ancient, and there is a slight aura of magic around it. Although without further, casting of spells and the like, you wouldn't know what kind. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be a trap, tourist or otherwise. It is a legitimate relic of the Crash City.
Well, it seems that we found the real deal. I cannot sense anything harmful, and it looks like we were about to take the tour of the city, as it were. And she reaches her hand. The button is there in front of us, correct?
It is indeed, yeah.
She reaches her hand, like hovering over, looking at the rest of the group for anyone to hesitate or stop. Are you putting an actual thumbs up to her?
Yes,
because,
I am.
You got this. Course, yes.
You got
All
this.
Right. Smashes the button. There's no grace about it. Bam.
Yes. I lean over to Ossian and Elvis. I like this one. I think this is going to be a good time.
Quite charming.
There is a clear discharge of magic and a shimmering in the air beyond the sparkling of the reflections of the crystals. And Elpis, you become aware of a second view of the chamber. Looking back at the four of you, you see yourself and the other, more than four of you, but everyone else in the room as well. And you suspect that this is something that Mike talked about potentially using recently to the others. You went with them at the time. But it is an arcane eye has been cast. It is invisible, but you can see through it, and you have the ability to move it 30 feet around, and it'll last for an hour. So if you're wishing to have a quick scout around, that might be quite useful.
Well, we've got an extra eye.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Is it just like a floating eye? Sorry.
Basically, yeah, but it's invisible. You can't see.
Oh, we can't see it, but
Yeah,
we
you
can
can't see anything. You can see through it. Yes, just an invisible sensor that you can control. So you could send it off to other rooms, or you could send it just ahead of you as you move forward, or however you like.
This is interesting. Kind of like a foresight. What the hell was that?
Elpis, that is that sound you've been hearing recently. It wasn't. You never heard it when you first arrived, and for the majority of your time here, when you were poking around trying to find stuff to get out and about again. But since how long would it be? Since about 7 or 8 hours ago, when this lot arrived, it has started echoing through the chambers. And there was one in particular, like the first one you heard was almost triumphant, gleeful, just like reveling in sudden ability to make noise.
Yeah, she looks around at the rest of you. Are any of you familiar with what that is? I've been hearing that noise.
I was hoping that you would know.
Honestly, I thought it was just ambiance. So.
No, that is no one or nothing I'm familiar with.
May tell where it's coming from.
It's just echoing through the chambers. It doesn't sound particularly close, but it's so difficult to pinpoint with the sounds coming.
Oh yes, the glass.
Me if you've heard this. Stop me if you've heard this one before. But I think that's something we're going to fight later.
Oh, like a secret for later or something, as they say.
Yes, and now or later, exactly.
Well, maybe it can just continue to be the later. Shall we head out of this room, or
after you?
You're the one that has the secret eye, apparently.
Exactly. Put that forward.
Oh, you all can't see this?
Tell me what your secret eye can see.
It can see that you're actually not very funny.
Oof.
That is not a secret.
Wow.
I think that's easy to say in hindsight.
I didn't go to bard school after all.
Hey, great.
That's not evil. That's just mean.
I'm just kidding. It can't actually see that. It was a joke.
I've heard stories of an evil eye. Is this it?
Oh, I know it's a joke. I know.
Okay, so Elpis, you can move your token ahead without actually Elpis going, because that's you can represent your view that way.
And it was what was the distance on it again that I could?
That's a good question. Let me double check. I don't think there's any range.
Okay.
Let's see here. You can move the eye up to 30 feet in any direction. There's no limit how far away from you the eye can move. It cannot move into another plane of existence, and it can't go through solid barriers. But it can pass through openings as small as an inch.
Okay.
Has dark vision, so it can see.
I can see more than me.
Yeah. You have it for 1 hour, so we'll have to kind of guess how that works.
I'll be at the edge. I'll be at the edge of its at the edge of its 30 range then, as I'm moving it. Oh,
but no, it's not a range. It can move 30 around, and it can actually you can actually go as far away from you as you want.
Oh, so love that for us.
Yeah, up to you. Yeah.
Oh, there's a rock face.
There is. Yes, you go into that chamber there, and you see a giant helmet-like carving, which anyone familiar with the tweet of earlier today might recognize.
Well, I see a giant rock helmet face.
And
Does
the eyes are glowing, but it hasn't moved clearly for some time. There's quite a lot of snow and ice built up on it.
does this ring any bells to you? It has glowing eyes, though there's quite a bit of snow around it.
Elpis, what was your background again? Excuse me.
My background was urban bounty hunter.
Right. I think in your also you're just like clench. Bounty hunter, you see.
That's my gestalt.
I think
Who's Lynn? Very different from other drow you know.
This is not the drow you're looking for.
Who says I was looking for a drow?
Move along.
You
Looking for some sort of strange kind of elf from another plane, perhaps.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
I think there's definitely been a couple of contracts that you've brought in, Elpis, and they used stone golems for their guards, yeah, and that kind of security there. This one's actually an iron golem, so it is a rusted iron head here. But it is tricky to see what's happened here. But I mean, in your experience, these are usually humanoid-shaped things with arms and legs, so a head on it by itself shouldn't be too dangerous. Although the size of it is quite alarming.
It's I've seen one of these before. This one's a bit rusted. Shame for them. Sucks to suck, but I suppose we could see what else is beyond there.
Rest of the party, what do you think? Do you want to scout with this as much as you can, or do you want to move slowly behind it?
Seems reasonable to scout ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is just a head. I mean, it's a large head, but don't get run over.
Praising. So many jokes. Too many.
Stop there a second, Elpis.
Oh!
Yep.
Stop right there. Stop it. I seriously thought John was telling me to stop.
Yes.
I pushed TOS.
Your jokes had gone too far.
It's a family-friendly show.
Family-friendly show.
Now, you can see something interesting there, Elpis, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
As the sensor floats into that room, you can see a lot of ghostly forms, shadows, drifting aimlessly around the chamber.
Well, this is most unfortunate. Mayhaps this is where the noises have been coming from. Seem to have located a room full of spirits, ghosts.
Oh well, that's fine.
It is close to Halloween.
They don't. Well, isn't. You're a strange one, Drow. Voslin. Well, they don't seem to be reacting to the eye. Just kidding. There's that noise again.
It came from beyond where the shadows are, but much closer.
Although it doesn't seem to be coming from any of these creatures. I suppose we send the eye further.
Makes sense to me.
Yes.
Less work for us.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, you do count quite a few there.
There's more than I'd like to see. Like a whole extended family out here.
Now, as you can see there, Elpis, there are exits to the east and southeast.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm trying to time it right when to describe things. the delay between the token being moved and updating on screen.
Well, I'm heading up north first.
Okay. Well, as you see, there is a narrow gap in the rocks there, and as you just stop in the entranceway there, you go into that chamber there. You see this narrowing, kind of almost like hooked chamber, and lurking there. Let me show you something. This is something which has worked out rather nicely for you guys, having used this guided tour. The tourist pamphlet has it all.
Good thing we got the deluxe package.
I'm going to show all of you because I'm sure that Elpis will give you a fantastic description through her view of this.
Yes.
You see this lurking around the corner.
We see.
Yes? Ah.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh, well.
A massive, hunched, gnoll, kind of hyena-like beast. Its muzzle coated as its claws are blood red.
Can you send that over once more? I had to refresh.
Nice. Yep.
I mean, why can't it just be a regular gnoll, for gosh sake?
Oh, another one that was so subtle.
It's a bloody knoll.
I shall put it on the map now as you've discovered it.
Not the worst kind of knoll. At least it's not a grassy knoll.
There's usually two of them there.
There's usually two. I only see one for right now. It's covered in blood.
Oh, one. Good. That's good.
Well, the other could just be hiding. Don't get your hopes up too soon.
Well, we're in luck. I don't have hope to get up. So there we go.
Okay.
Oh.
But the rest of that cabin, that thing is just like lurking there, just like breathing heavily and just like occasionally scenting the air, like sniffing at the icy air.
Does it seem to be aware of the eye?
No.
Ah, okay, cool.
No.
Yeah.
It is just lurking.
Shoot.
Perhaps in your experience, you might suppose that it was waiting for unwitting adventurers to be rather beaten up and in trouble by certain shadows, and then take advantage of that situation.
Yes. Clever girl.
No, we're not playing Tomb of Annihilation.
The north entrance is a dead end with a very hungry gnoll, so we'll make note to avoid that one.
I do love the claw shape of that cavern, though. It's great.
Right? I know, it was very... It tricks you, like, oh, does it just get small and open up again?
I'm curious, Elsie and Vuzlin and Fishiro, can you, with the Explorer mode, can you see what's being revealed?
Unless I move there.
You have to go
No, it's only...
no.
I wasn't curious if it showed what everyone had seen or what only you have seen yourself.
Nope.
That's
only your...
That's
It's
interesting.
only your footsteps.
Okay.
That's very interesting.
That works very nicely from a story point of view, because only Elpis knows this. So,
yeah, it does. It actually works immersion.
I love immersion.
Like a blender.
There's so many.
Momo, first time on the channel here. Excuse me being excited about raids and things,
No,
completely
you're
breaking
fine.
said immersion at various points.
We love raiders. We love raiders. We gotta welcome the raiders. It's totally fine. I have to do
Thank you
something.
so much for everyone sticking around as well.
It's a
Raiders
business,
are
for gosh
awesome.
sakes.
Raiders are amazing. It's awesome when folks share their communities with others. So hell yes.
Yes, all of those ones in particular from Lord Gusumba, they will be excited for this coming weekend. It's the virtual Greyhawk Con, and I am DMing the opening session. It's my first ever con game, which is no pressure at all.
Congratulations.
No pressure. No
It's okay.
pressure.
You're gonna get,
Our good friend Phantom will be there for starters, which will help immensely.
You're gonna do
And
You got this, Phantom.
I'm so happy. We're sold out with 2 people on a waiting list as well, so that's so nice.
Ooh.
Fear and Loathing in the Dreadwoods.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah.
Oh, Hunter S. Thompson would be proud.
There is a forest gnome shaman called Dr. Gonzo.
Oh my god. Yes.
It writes itself.
It does, doesn't it? It just handing out Heinekens. It's just
And whilst Hunter S. Thompson's characters were worried about ether trips, our friends have to worry about an ethereal trip as they're going into the ethereal plane.
Ooh. As they head up to the north again and kind of come around this corner.
Yep,
and
again, you see that. Now, can you... sorry, I forget what's on the GM layer and what's not. You can see those, right?
I can see.
Okay,
those.
yes, you are...
1, 2,
your
3, 4,
Dragonborn
5 of
as
them.
was. Yes, your Dragonborn as was friend appears to have been telling the truth. As you see 5 little gaunt, long-fanged, red-eyed kobolds. These are vampiric kobold spawn. Or kobold vampire spawn. Other way around.
Those are the found your friends.
Oh,
Kobolds.
good. I hope to communicate with them later.
Are you serious?
As your eye spooks through there. I wonder if we have a nice little handout for these fellas too. Let's have a look.
Yes, of course I'm serious. Why would I not be serious about this?
I
don't. He doesn't joke.
I'm still learning to read your room. Or the room
Where is
that
it?
we inhabit here.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So my
Bushido, I
roll
would
20's
try to keep that conversation short. They're a bit of a bloodsucker.
My roll 20's being a bit jerky. Sorry, everybody.
No.
Keep up with us, roll 20. Keep up with us.
Oh no. Shocking.
Unbelievable.
Oh no.
This place is quite cavernous and maze-like.
It is. Yeah, especially this section like this. I'm trying to remember. Well, this is something we can talk about together, actually, Elpis. How far had you explored?
So my players have not made it here yet.
No, I mean Elpis. How far had Elpis explored before?
Oh, I have not.
Hiding.
I have. Elpis herself. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Yes.
Elpis,
Elpis.
Elpis is DMing this
Yeah.
game, but has not come to this point in the game yet. So.
Yeah. Elpis had not.
This is the most elaborate
mean-
DM prep ever.
Right.
Play through it
Right.
in a separate channel.
Yeah. On it, no, it's so great. Like I love to chat with others who are DMing Rhyme, and I love to like check out others like takes on things because
Right.
I kind of look at it like when DMing with a book, it's like it's a setting and it's like a loose guideline.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that chamber down there was a bunch of snow built up in that chamber that you just went to.
Oh.
Back over.
Back in the south chamber there.
That's south of those 3 that are clustered up there, like
Yeah.
a shamrock.
It has.
kind of
It
looking
looks
place.
like it has kind of like a little moundish kind of thing
Mhm.
going on.
Yeah, there's a bunch of snow built up in there, but yeah, nothing particularly visible. Has Roll20 given us a kobold vampire spawn thing yet? Yeah, there it is.
Hey, nice. Roll 20.
Thank you. Actually, I always feel bad, like like saying bad things about like it's not Roll20. It's like Roll20, and then sometimes like Sirenscape will kind of have a bit of trouble with me, but it's my computer, not their platforms.
And it's like like software or websites or whatever different
Exactly.
like technology things will have. their
Exactly,
things.
and how much are the neighbors using the internet, all that kind of
Right.
stuff. So there you go.
Right.
Kobold vampire spawn.
Yeah.
Oh my.
There's a lot of bones in here, so probably an animal inhabits this place.
Oh, hang on.
Or maybe
I need to
this
keep you up
is-
with it. Hang on.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm in the bone room. I'm in the kobold's dining area.
They actually, Yeah, that one does need some description actually. So I do like how this map has been drawn out nicely. Sometimes I don't know if you're using the official like D&D maps as well there when you're DMing Momo. Like some of the maps are just so bare, and then others are like really detailed.
Yeah, I do a mix of if I use like the WotC maps, I will take them into Incarnate and I'll like add stuff into it too.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I should give you nice little descriptions here. We do have these nice rooms here. So that one there. So you heard, like I say, you heard some yips, and actually I think you just get visual data through the eye. You don't get the audio through it. Okay. But you see these stairs leading down here, and you saw the cobalt vampire spawn just kind of like sniffing and picking through some bits and bobs in that chamber there, and then you went up into that southern part of the Shamrock caverns up in the top right there. That was a dead-end cave that had half a dozen mounds of snow that were just scattered around the place, and then moving down to where you are now, number 19, for the people at home, because they can see the numbers.
Those of you playing at home.
For those of you playing along. This is a 30-foot high cavern, and the floor is slightly concave. And let's see. Yeah, you can see all the bones and things scattered about the place there. And then, let's see. Where? Yeah, it definitely seems like some sort of den for the creatures here that they're just kind of moving about here.
Yeah.
Up there, in that corner there, you find yourself again in a dead-end cavern, but entombed in the icy floor of this 30-foot high cave, there is a frozen, well-preserved corpse of a frost giant.
There's a frost giant corpse.
And there are some scratch marks in the ice that suggest there was a half-hearted attempt to excavate the remains. Perhaps by some hungry kobolds.
Maybe snack for later.
You said there's kobolds?
Yes, there's kobolds. They seem quite ravenous and bright, red, shining eyes and bloodied mouths. Different from regular kobolds.
Can you hear them at all?
I cannot hear anything. I can only see.
Can you read yips?
Can you read yips?
God. As opposed to yip reading.
Yes, anyway, continue. It sounds like we've got a lot of things to take care of here, please. We can't go around this, can we? There can't be an easy...
There's no way around. There's only through, though I think I found the last room on this route.
Yes, as you go down into that bottom corner there, Elpis, you visualize, you can see through the arcane eye, again, a 20-foot high cave here. There are a dozen human skulls arrayed around a pillar of ice, but a large cavity has been opened in the pillar as if something had burst from inside.
That's concerning.
And for no particular reason, I should play this one more time.
There's that noise again.
Yes, you can all hear that from ahead of you.
Lovely.
Well, I just found 12 human skulls. I'm sure it has nothing to do with that noise.
They're just skulls. They're not flaming skulls.
oh no, yeah, just skulls, just the human skulls. At least they're not dragonborn skulls.
That's positive thinking. I like it.
Yes, maybe they don't have a taste for dragonkin.
Oh, drow.
They could be drowned. They could be drowned.
Standing right here.
How do you tell the difference between a humanoid skull and a drow skull?
Well,
now you're just being racist. That's why I'm calling it out. I'm just calling it out.
The skull level, I don't think so.
Is the
So we
bones-
all look alike to you. Is that what you're saying to me?
When you take the meat and flesh away, yes.
the
Although,
flesh also
now-
says somewhat similar.
We must address the fact that the various elf races all do have spectacular cheekbones. So that must be evident somehow. It must be evident.
We take great pride in that.
Well, I suppose, yes, if I paid attention to the cheeks. I heard cheek meat is pretty tasty.
You heard incorrectly.
Incorrectly.
Yes, he knows. Very much so.
Let's see. Okay,
Alright.
how are we doing there? So yeah, moving through there, Elpis, there is an ice cave, which is festooned with icicles, and then there's a couple of ways out of there, left or right. so many places to explore.
Yes. So many places to die. Yes.
This is kind of nice, though, because we can avoid some places potentially
True,
and
true.
save a little bit of walking.
Here.
What is that?
As you.
She gets a
Motherfucker,
very
You can only see
concerned.
this. The rest of us, we're acting exactly like we would in the
It's
game.
perfect. No, it's perfect. Yeah, this is just works out
Yeah.
very nicely.
Yeah, she has a very concerned look on her face, like.
So, let's see here. Yes, you see, like, the main part where you first came in, there's like a 20-foot dome ceiling, naturally formed, cavern here. And then there were ways out to the southeast and southwest. You've gone southwest there. It seems to reconnect with the Shadows room. And you peek your head round into that cavern down there, and you see a scary
Gentleman
person.
who's very kind. A very nice man.
Let's see. I was going to bring up the token for people at home, not for all of you, though.
I'm feeling you're being facetious.
And
Oh, how could you tell?
you see
That's the most.
just a kind of dark, something reminiscent of the shadows in the other room, but a bit more elaborately dressed and a bit more corporeal looking, and a lot more dangerous looking.
I've seemed to have found the edgelord here.
Honestly, that's the most unusual thing we've heard all day.
Every dungeon needs
Yeah.
one.
Yes, this is true. Every dungeon has a lurking edgelord, and I seem to have found it. He's in his lonesome down here. We can leave him be in his room and hope that he
Aye.
just stays there and doesn't wander about. Maybe he'll have himself a little nap.
Considering the way that you climbed over the edge, I was worried that you may have been the edgelord. I'm glad that this has been cleared up.
Oh yes, no, I'm definitely not the edgelord. I am not a lord of anything.
Phantom. TPK.
There's another giant hole.
Now, Phantom, surely I give you your taste for near TPKs on Saturday.
We should be very careful.
Yes, indeed. That is clearly another Remora's burrow, Elpis.
Not fond of going down those holes or
I mean, but-
climbing up them.
As an invisible eye, it would be much more easier to go down.
Ooh, good point, boss. Down the hole. Zoop.
Thanks,
Just
God.
hold still, and I'll put you to the next spot there. So yeah,
I'm going
the
to-
arcane eye, which is, I would say, I mean, it's difficult, right? Because like you could clearly be doing this in real time, but we don't want to sit here for an hour and do the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Right.
So I think I will be bringing its duration to an end relatively soon, but
For sure.
this is a good place to have a peep. There you go.
Well, it's
So you duck down beneath the ice there into the again perfectly smooth tunnel beyond.
It's so smooth, I hate it. There's a
Now,
little oasis down here.
there is. This bulbous cavern has walls as smooth as glass and a ceiling lined with dripping icicles. A wisp of steam rises from a roughly circular pool in the northern half of the cave. South of the pool is a shallow crater filled with oversized snowballs. As you can
Actually,
see.
I've seemed to found a nice natural hot spring down here. Maybe that would be worthy to give a visit to.
Now, as you kind of hover, and again, remember this is dark vision looking through here, so it's all in shades of black and white and grey.
Yeah.
But something stirs in the pool, and you see long, snake-like creatures, which, if the tales are to be believed, is what created that tunnel. But they're not very big. You've heard that they were used to be. Adults are larger than that.
Well, maybe not that hot spring. There seems to be someone already occupying it.
That is
What,
quite
having a dip is what just
Yes,
sort of
having a dip
lounging
with all
around?
of its tendrils and quite creepy. I mean, unless you'd like to take a dip with a
Now,
friend,
stop there again, Albus. Yeah, as you go down there,
they could give you a heck of a hug.
you.
Mm.
Let's see. Let me just grab you up there a second. And yeah, you feel the magic shimmering and wavering, and you find yourself snapped back to the chamber, and your eyes open, and you are returned all the way up here.
Okay, thank you. I was like, how do I get back? Well, that seems to be the end of the tour and the vision that I was able to see. And also to like imagine as they were going about, they were like making notes and like letting the rest of the party know these different things, like making of note. We could maybe avoid that, or that room or this or that. That way the party, basically anything I found out, giving that information to the party there, making a mental note of the paths. Well, I guess it's now for our turn.
Looks like we're about to make this north chamber null and void. Let's go.
Null and void.
Okay.
But that first chamber though had specters, you said, in it.
Well, there was a golem head, but it's
The one
just the
past
head.
it, yes.
Past that, there were, yes, a whole extended family of specters.
Hear me out. That maybe we can draw them out into the head room, so to speak. I can lay a specific trap, and maybe we can then get the draw on them when they. Do you think they'd follow? I'm just spitballing here. Do you think the specters would fly out of that room? Maybe.
If we could give it a shot, we should maybe perhaps make sure that the golem is indeed dormant. It was rusted, and it is, after all, just a head, but a head could roll around, and a head does have a mouth. The eyes do glow, so...
The eyes glow. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. That escaped me at first. All right. Well. Okay. First things first. Let's check out the head.
After shields first, as they say.
Yeah, it's just ahead, so I'll go first.
Right.
We'll just kind of pull ourselves up here.
Yeah.
No,
I will.
it's-
I'll venture. Close to the next. Yeah.
Okay, look. So yeah, you make your way around the corner into the chamber, and all of you see, as Elpis described, this vast iron head covered with snow and ice, and the eyes still glowing. Oh, Phantom, thank you. Elpis, you have your first inspiration crystal on the channel.
Oh,
Now,
thank you.
this is a do-over, so basically, any roll that you make that you're not happy with before discovering if it's a success or a failure, you can get a redo of. If the original roll had advantage, the re-roll has advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And if it had disadvantage, the re-roll has disadvantage as well, I'm afraid. Okay, so yep, you all carefully make your way through the chamber there and see the massive iron golem head. Now, let me find out where we are again. Back. So yeah, you see lying on its side in the middle of this 20-foot high cave an enormous head made of iron. Its eyes aglow with a golden light. And I think Professor Scant pops up there and he's like, "Oh, this must be one of the old guardians of the city itself. They were often used as sentries, placed throughout the Netherese enclaves. It's incredible. The magic still remains, it seems."
Magic remains, as in able to attack us.
Well, it hasn't exhaled its poison breath yet, and it doesn't have its arms to slam us with, so no, I think we're okay.
Yet, you say?
I mean, if it wished to attack us, it could have already.
Shall
we
we?
are rather close, yes.
Shall we entice the specters into here then?
So the down that hallway there is the down this hallway here is the specter room, you say?
Yes, that's yeah, I do believe there's a bit of a hall, but if I do recall correctly, it's kind of L-shaped, like an upside down L.
What exactly are you planning with this trap?
Well, I have this spell called Cordon of Arrows, and I take these bolts that I have, these crossbow bolts. I plant them in the ground, and when someone comes close to it, other than myself, they shoot out and attack.
And your friends.
Yes, you stay away. Just me.
No, that your friends are safe too.
It's just okay. I didn't read that. All right. Cool.
No, I just took on Friday. I just read this spell because I took it for my character that I'm playing on a different channel from October. It's cool stuff.
Good. I was like, yeah, I would rule that it's your friends too. Yes.
Yeah, so it says you can choose people to be safe.
But the it's I think it's only non-magical. I think it's only non-magical. So if these things are undead, non-magical ammunition is not going to probably have much as damage as we could. However, we could all lay in wait and then attack them as they come in. If we can squeeze them into this one hallway, that would be better for area of effect spells.
Create kind of a bottleneck, yes.
Yes.
Can everyone see the art there? There's the Iron Golem's head.
Yep.
Maybe as a caveat,
Wow.
if we're going to bottleneck them, and the professor said there's some latent magic still left within this thing, is it possible that once you spring the trap, the head might attack the spirits as well?
Well, which way is the head facing? Is it facing towards us, or is it facing...
There are many possibilities. It could also attack us once we lure them.
If I turn the head and we're in the other room, if the Cauldron of Arrows can get them over here, let the head do the rest of it itself. One less thing for us to worry about.
All for
I'm
having someone else do our work for us, that's for sure.
I
convinced the head would assist us.
That's a gamble.
In fact, I'm more worried about the opposite. It would seem to me that the spirits you see are the former denizens of this lost city, and it would seem to be the golem's charge to defend the denizens of this lost city.
That was certainly the case, it seemed, with the flaming skulls. They seem to be taken from the bodies of those that were in the Netherese sky coach. And I forgot to mention, remember, you do have your you had your symbol of Mistral that you'd found as well.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Sorry, skip that in the intro.
Well, if there's a possibility that the head could attack us if we start to attack the phantoms, it's immobile. Again, turn it around so that way it doesn't target us. It might hear, it might try to sense, but if the thing's stuck here in the ice, just twist it a little bit, keep it locked away.
Do you see the size of it? Do you have some kind of supernatural strength?
I could give it a go.
Additionally, as the professor said, it breathes a poisonous gas. I personally am not concerned with gas, but I don't think that turning it would affect poisonous gas, unfortunately.
That's a good point. The room would probably just fill up with the gas.
So is there any way to deactivate this thing before it gets the jump on us?
Well,
I
if we just go past it,
it would have already jumped us. If
I think
we're already
yes.
here.
Well, I think we're just gonna have to make our way past it. She kind of like has her back up against the wall. She's shimmying nervously, actually up this way around the forehead.
Okay.
She's just like, you know what? Like, the more we talk about poison in this room, the more uncomfortable I am getting.
This is much nicer when I was an invisible arcane eye.
Yes, if only I could cast spells through that. We could maybe congregate in the L-shaped hallway.
I would be in favor of that.
Well,
if I'll follow suit and squeeze my way around there.
One in Netherese. Do as the Netherese do.
Dude, just all I hear is nether regions. I'm sorry. I'm 12 years old. I just.
So in that mind, how does that hear the call of the Netherdeep?
It's not proper for Twitch.
Thank you for keeping the terms of service in mind. Thank you.
TOS. Yep, I gotcha. Not my first rodeo. Anywho.
Okay, so you find yourselves at the top of the stairs that Elpis mentioned, and you see the naturally formed ones going down to the passageway there. And
so all of the nasties are just past here down the stairs, correct?
yes, just down here and around the corner, if I remember correctly. You can have a look for yourself if you'd like.
I am. There we are.
Before we head forth, since we're all to work together, I perhaps should do this. And they start casting aid.
okay.
And you all have 5 additional. Actually, wait, what level are we? Are level 8? These things small. Oh no, we are wanna. Let's see. Do we wanna? Yeah, we'll do that second. We'll just leave it at second level. That should be fine. You'll have 5 additional hit points. You increase by 5.
Nice.
So not temp HP, but your max increases by 5.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Oh my,
Yes.
indeed. What if I'm down? Do they give this? Does it heal or?
Well, I suppose we'll cross that road when we.
Hi, y'all.
So,
Sorry. Microwaves. I just took a little cat nap back there. I hope you didn't do anything in trouble. Oh, who are you? Sorry, I can't do Jess's accent, sorry.
we try to keep up. It's not that hard, and your legs can move faster than you lead them to be. I think you're doing it just to get sympathy.
Hey, quit your fussing. Let's go.
All right. So I just don't think this spell is going to work very well. But do you want to set up a trap? I know, without it, young man.
I don't see why not.
All right.
I'm happy to stand in front and potentially get hit.
Well, what I'd like to do is draw them into this narrow corridor, and I could scream out, "This is Ythryn," and just bottle them, neck them, and
Sorry, you need to do that on the edge of one of those big holes.
yeah.
Kick.
So my thought is that hear me out. I could plant these in just a 5. I plant them like right here, and
That
I'll
whispering
go
is
I'll go run out there and try to see if they'll follow me. I don't like that at all.
It seems like a well thought out plan.
No, it's complete bullshit, but we'll try it anyway.
Do you not hear? Well, get it over with.
Yes, I hear that. And I dislike it.
All right.
It's really,
so
Roll20's dynamic lighting and Sirenscape is the perfect combination.
We'll stand out front here.
So Vuzlin will come right about here and plant. Takes 1 action to cast the spell. And casts Cordon of Arrows.
Can you make me a stealth check, please?
Oh, certainly. I'm going to use roll. Or rather.
Keeps going.
Stealth.
Feisty, those.
I played it twice.
There we go.
How'd you go?
17.
A 17.
17.
I would imagine that's enough. Let me just grab a stat block here. Passive perception. Yep, you're good.
Good. And clear that out. And so that is 4 bolts, 4 crossbow bolts from my bag of holding. I stab them into the ground.
Okay.
And I let everybody know it's right here.
They can see them.
Yes. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't want to hear later. Oh, I didn't see them. So might I suggest that we all back up a bit, like back up into the up at the top of the stairs, perhaps. I will try to draw them out. Okay.
Fushiro takes 1 step back.
All right.
I'm going to pull out my bow, and I'm going to shoot at one.
Okay.
Sounds good? Everybody ready?
We're ready.
No.
Alright.
Okay.
Because your stealth check
Bob?
was good, I will give you advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, I got you advantage. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's too bad I'm not.
I got to roll a d4 for Hans's because he didn't say who he wanted it to go to. Rishi, who's your spin going to?
Oh,
Hans is also going to help us.
Oh, well, then I won't go to the new person. Let's go to...
Why not? Of course.
I think-
Yay.
Three for one. 3 for 1.
Three for
Yes,
one, you got this.
That's the
Elvis.
D&D rule of threes. Come on.
Awesome. Yeah. Where is that written? I think Ossian will get my...
All throughout while we're on the Witchlight. Okay, so yes. Olsian? Okay, thank you. I'm just
Bless
going to pre-roll these. These are going to kick in once certain things are aggravating the situation. Yes, Elpis here on the channel here. When we have a kind enough person to gift a sub or to sub themselves, there is a little wheel that we like to spin,
Oh.
and you get the first one.
Oh, all right.
The
how,
wheel of cruelty, we call it.
how do I spin the
Oh,
wheel?
splendid! Oh, it's already done. A wild magic surge.
Yes.
Oh,
So
Yes.
can you pre-roll me? Can you pre-roll me a D100, please?
Sure, boss.
Olsian.
85.
Excellent.
Always a good one.
Ooh, Olsian. Oops, all wisdom. Enjoy.
Oops, all wisdom.
That's 20
Thank you,
wisdom
Rishi.
for you, my friend. Yes.
That's pretty
For a
wise.
while, as you reflect on the reflections in the ice. And one more for Elvis. Baptism by fire. Whoops, all con. Enjoy your new hit points. Speaking of temporary hit points. Do you know how to do that on D&D Beyond?
I can just overwrite it, yeah?
Yes, if you just override it to
So-
20.
Oh my goodness, I'm thick. Let's go.
Boom.
Yes.
All right, thank you, my friends.
Thank
and
you.
Let me
You're the best,
switch-
Rishi.
Switch up
Yeah, seriously.
Our-
I
Wow.
try.
soundscape here. Okay.
That noise just scared the crud out of me.
Sorry.
No, it's fine because my headphones are too good.
Excellent.
I was just like,
Oh man, like the 3D design that they use at Sirenscape, like I think it was the most evident during Curse of Strahd. Like all some of their stuff in there is incredible, especially in the Death House. It's so good.
yeah, because I'm getting like 3D surround sound right now in my ears.
Spooky stuff.
Yeah.
Gotta love the spooky stuff.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I do need to turn off these. I don't like the weapon sounds though. Sorry. Don't need that.
Not getting anything.
It takes its time. It takes its
Oh.
time sometimes. It's rare that I get it first. Wow. Love it. Okay, so,
All right.
Rishi,
I
with
attack- I
advantage.
attack with advantage, so I just I'll roll twice. Oh, nat 20.
Let those phoenixes fly if you've got them, folks. Nice. So as we do the nat 20s here, Elpis, it is the maximum damage possible plus a roll of any dice involved.
Ooh.
So what is your bow roll there, Vuslin?
Love that.
Well, the maximum damage 2d8
2d8 plus
5.
2d8 plus 5. Wow. 2d8? What kind of bow is that?
It is. Well, yeah. Why does it say 2d8? That's just what. It's a
Oh,
long
on
bow.
D20 it does that. It's weird. Yeah, it automatically like assumes like a double dice for crits on D20. I rolled
Oh, yeah, what
okay,
does-
so
what does it say on-
it's a
on
D8,
your-
It's a D8
A D8.
plus 5.
Okay.
You're absolutely
So I was
right.
like,
Yeah.
wow, that's
yeah,
an incredible
it's
bow.
13 is maximum on a single hit.
Okay, so yeah, 13
you're-
plus a d8. Elpis, we do that
okay.
because, like, you know, rolling double the dice is fun, but like the
Yeah.
possibility of snake eyes is so disappointing.
Yeah. No, I like that rule, and I'm gonna have to steal it from my own table because I like that a lot.
I do the same thing. It's a great roll.
Although
It
I do
is.
feel like I'm stealing from the players a little bit. You know, the chance to roll double the number of dice involved in like a fireball or something like that. It's just like.
But they're getting
empty out
that
my
max
entire display.
damage.
Exactly. Right.
So
Ultimately, more
Yeah.
satisfying,
Yeah.
I assume.
We'll play Scion sometimes, and then I'll teach you about rolling huge numbers of dice.
Excellent.
Not me. I'm scared.
That's
All the
that's
dice.
15 points total, boss.
15 total. Resisted to 7.
Yes.
But it does put it on its last legs. Now, Elpis,
Oh.
that means that it is 10 HP or less. We have there's two things. There's bloodied, which is half HP or less, or last legs, which is 10 HP or less. And it's the red dot is last legs, and the yellow dot is bloodied.
beautiful.
And as Vuslin instigates there, we do need some initiative, my friends.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
I'll pop your tokens in the turn order, and then you can type your own in. There you go.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Rishi, what the hell
Yes.
was that?
If you remember, I have 20 dexterity.
That is true. It's just, I saw that number, I'm like, oh my god.
I'm suddenly the tank. Thank you.
Elpis, what's 18.12?
That's thanks to D&D Beyond. I'm rolling through D&D Beyond, and
Yeah.
it does weird percentages sometimes. I don't know why.
What?
That's odd.
It's very strange.
It's
Call it 18?
it adds your dexterity, so it
Yeah.
gives you, so in case there's ties.
Yeah.
I see.
They really take it down to the wire, like.
Okay, so I think. Oh, so you also got a 17,
Or
or also got an 18, like some the same as someone else, right? So that's why I put that in there.
I don't think anyone's similar.
I think it's just 18. Like it always will give that weird percentage.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
Vuzlin, Mike, and sorry, Mike. Going to do Mike's. Mike is 11 plus 4. Pretty nifty little kitty cat here. 15. Okay. And
Oh yeah, I
Vuzlin?
rolled a 17, but yeah, with the dex.
Let's call it a straight 18.
Vuzin's
Yeah.
got a lot. It's ridiculous.
Vuzlin. Wakey. Type it in there, mate.
What? Well, I just 26.
Oh my
Can you
god.
type it in on roll 20?
Oh, I'm sorry. Type it into roll 20.
Yeah.
That is
Sorry.
obscene.
That's
That
okay.
is
That
that
is.
is an obscene.
That's also a wheel spin, right? Not naturally 20.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it was a wild magic. Yeah, that was
Yes.
wild magic.
Okay. Oh, speaking of wild magic, Elphys,
Oh,
as
yeah.
this kicks off, what is your major class, please?
my class.
Yes, we have different magic tables for each class.
Oh boy, I'm a cleric.
Okay. So an 88, wasn't it?
85.
85. Sorry.
Mhm,
An
no problem.
85 on the cleric wild magic table is PDF loading.
I'm scared.
Some of them are great.
We're gonna hope for one of
Look at
those.
this, everyone above 10. Wow. Okay, cleric wild magic surge 85.
Oh no.
You get a case of the hiccups that can only be cured by a prayer.
Hey!
So I'm going to say that gives you disadvantage on ranged attacks. But,
By a prayer. That's
and,
fine.
And
That's
any spell with a vocal component.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
Turbo,
fine.
yes, this is the evil party.
This is amazing.
Lovely players.
It's funny because when I get hiccups, it's pretty debilitating. So
There you
it's
go.
pretty appropriate. They're
Um,
painful too. It's bad.
So, I mean, this works nicely with your plan of triggering the trap there. So, Vuzlin, are you going to retreat?
Yes. let's back up like right about there.
Okay.
I think as you come back, like Austin's just giving you the thumbs up.
Noted. And is Elpis next?
Oh yes, I do believe I am. Can I say a prayer to my god?
If you would like to use your action, yes, this is a unique situation where you do have the chance to do that. How?
Yes.
How do you entreat your gods to end this curse?
I am, and I fall to my knees, and I'm just like, oh, wondrous God of mercy, Noel, please help, relieve me of these, wretches. My God.
And a shimmering aura of radiant light surrounds you, and you are cured as a miracle.
Oh, bless Noel, the most wondrous of draconic gods.
Right? Praise Lathander.
No, not Lathander. Are you fool? I said Noel.
Mike,
The
read
death
the room.
worm.
Read the room, Mike.
I thought the knoll was in the next room.
No, that's
Yes.
the no.
No, sorry, come on,
Keep
sure,
going.
you remember your
This-
draconic
I
roots,
will
please?
indoctrinate you into my faith at a later time.
Chat, we're not evil because we're evil players. We're evil because of the puns
Yes.
we put John through.
I remember my draconic roots. I was a paladin of Bahamut.
We're betrayed. Betrayed by that loser.
He betrayed me first.
Oh, top 10 anime betrayals. Okay, so
It's right there on the,
As
right next
my,
to Sasuke.
As my bonus action, I'll go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon.
nice. What does that?
Yes.
What form does that take?
My spiritual weapon takes form of a kind of spectral, glowing purple scythe.
Ooh.
Love it.
Fantastic.
And we're gonna do that as a 3rd level.
Nice. Let me grab a little token for
I
you.
like the hue. Nice, very nice.
Yes, it's a lovely color.
Yes.
The scythe is very good for chopping off
Very good.
heads.
Use that.
Choppy, yes.
Let me just give you control of this as well.
Thank you. I will place that. Make sure I can place it.
No, just a second. There you go.
No,
It should
no
be
problem.
it should be in your control now.
Very good. I can move it 20
Hey, Daisy.
feet when I first cast it.
Yes.
Is it 20 feet when I first cast it?
I believe so.
Or-
Is it within 20 feet of yourself?
Yeah. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. Just gonna sit back and watch as it just.
Now, Vuzlin, are the arrows there? Is it that square? Like basic corners of that square?
Yes, they're right about there.
Okay, prepare your arrows, sir. As
It is-
the spirits now aware of you come streaming up the tunnel.
They have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Righty-ho.
And that's
That one gets to there and there. Whoop. It can move into the space where the spectral weapon is, right, Elpis?
Yes.
Okay, so it moves into the space and then dex saving throw.
yes.
That is going to be a 6.
12 is the DC. Now I'm assuming that one piece of ammunition flies up to strike it. So
I'm just doing this in order. It might
One.
destroy him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
it goes one at a time anyway.
Mhm.
So once per. So that's a D6.
Okay,
A D6. Can we give me a D6?
let's go.
A 1.
Okay, it
And that is
nicks it.
non-magical.
Is it count as not magical? Well, it can't be half
No.
half to anything less, so you're okay.
Right, okay.
The second arrow is loosed. That's going to be a natural 1.
Wow. Very well.
Very clumsy ghost, this one.
That is a 6.
Hey, half to 3 though.
Yep.
Okay, and is it going to survive? Next one, 15.
That does survive.
But it's still half damage, right?
No, well, 15 makes the DC's 12.
But
so
is it
they
half
don't
damage on a
take-
success?
No, it is, I believe it's a nothing on.
Okay, so that one just goes straight through it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it goes through the hole made by the second one.
Yes.
And
yes,
then
it
the
does.
last one, 13.
That saves.
So yeah, two hit hits, 2 don'ts, but it does soldier through. And sorry, let me just switch these two around. It gets to you, Fushiro.
Okay.
Looking very ragged and barely corporeal, but it is still there. And as it reaches you, only a 7 on its attack.
You know, it's not gonna hit.
Da-da. But
I hurt
it
it,
has
I
friends.
Oh man.
So let's say there.
I hate it when my enemies have friends.
25 feet to there. 35 to there. And it gets through to there because it can get through a space that's 1 inch wide. So it does not get impeded by friendos. And this one to here, and to here, and then into the space there.
I don't like where this is going.
This one comes here.
Like a conga line.
As Elpis said, there's a lot of them. And here, and here, and here. It could be worse. Like if you were out in the open cavern, this would be horrible.
Right now, it's just wait for Fushiro. You know, like
You got this, buddy. Just
I'll
like a pat on the shoulder. You got this, buddy.
I'll slowly walk up and just level 1 smite.
Just like
Level 1 smite.
wood chipper.
It's gone.
It's like a meat grinder. Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, but that one did get through, so it's going to go for... Let's see, Ocean or Vuzlin. Come back, dice. Lost it. Okay, that is going for Vuzlin.
Fine.
What's your AC?
16.
14 misses. Okay, you just managed
Nice.
to raise up your symbol and bat it out of the way. And that's the end of their turn. Fushiro.
We'll hit it with our big sword.
Good plan.
I'm assuming it's gonna be NG there. 10.
10 is a miss.
Let's try again.
Thanks for the Hydric Phantom. All your Phantom buddies here in the corridor.
23.
That'll hit.
For 11 damage.
Okay, it is rent in twain as your massive sword cuts through it. It is dead. I forget which of them I put in the turn order, so I'm just going to pull them off on the side here where you can't see them. Okay. Anything else on your turn for sure?
Do I have bonus actions? I forgot. Well, I don't assume I can shove it, so that's out of the question. We will step forward so they can't sneak by again, and let my friends take care of the
Okay.
guy that snuck through.
Okay. Speaking
here I am.
of Mike.
What does Mike do?
Mike's like, well, I'd really like to sit down and have a chat with y'all, but I don't think that we got time for that. They have been
She's
very
gonna love the VOD.
excited to use their Speak with Dead until this point. So she... let's see here. I think... choices.
I know.
That's not what a cat sounds like.
Depends on the cat.
It's gotta be a big old cat.
It's just indigestion. Mike had a lot to eat.
Okay, I am going to do Vicious Mockery. You just look like a shadow of your former self, and
Oh, wow.
Wisdom
Jumped in on that.
Golf
saving
class.
throw
You know, Phantom,
fails.
I'd love to send a fireball down the corridor, but none of us are
We're
None
not
of us
casters
are,
in that
cast
regard.
that way. Yeah.
Okay, 6 psychic damage on that one in front of you, Vizlin,
Oh,
which
nice.
which puts it on its last legs.
Nice.
And
Lovely.
Ossian, your turn.
Yes. So we're just kind of going to follow the
Who's on deck?
conga line down here. And seeing the one that went out for Vuzlin. Play nice. And then we're going to strike it twice with the greatsword.
Go for it. First attack.
First one is a 17 hit
Hits.
with a damage total of 10.
10. It is gone.
Nice.
Combination of nasty words and sword blade. Oh, actually, is that magical blade?
It is.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, it's not the trident. The trident would have been half.
Yeah, it's resistance, yeah.
Yeah, but what we'll do as a bonus action is we're going to do that temporal strike, and we're going to move 15 feet through the corridor. If I can, let me see.
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Sorry.
yeah, that's actually a good point. All right, you know what? We'll redact
Full of
that.
ghosties.
We'll
Okay.
redact that bonus action. And I
Tell you
think
what,
as a
tell
free
you what.
action, I'll just look over at Boozlin. If they bully you again, just remember, you've got more arrows than they have souls.
Fair point. Fair point. Speaking of, Boozlin, your turn. Let's go. Elpis on deck.
Pulling out my swords. I will go and can I squeeze? Well, you know what? I can't squeeze through anybody, can I?
Nope. Sorry.
Can I occupy the same?
Nope. Sorry.
Can I?
You can't. No, you can't occupy the same space.
No. Oh, okay. Then I will scoot over here and take some arrow shots. I can still hit them with an arrow, can I?
They'll have some cover, but yes.
Okay, fine. Then I will strike this one with an arrow, and I get 2 attacks.
And remember from previous experience, if you crit miss, as in like 5 or less, 5 or more off the AC, you will hit your friends.
So be it.
So
Does
It's
a
a
13 hit?
sacrifice I'm willing to make.
it does not, but it does not hit your friends either. That's the good news.
Okay. Well, I have take my other attack. Mother bus bucket.
Strong words. Strong words. Okay.
No.
Okay. Elpis.
Yes, boss. This is gonna be a very nice turn, I would hope. So I can move.
Sorry, Elvis. Hold that thought
Yes.
for a second. Sorry, 14. You said for Boozlin.
You do. You'll need double check.
So just double checking the cover thing here. Yes, it's +2 to AC, so that is a meets it beats it situation, my friend.
Nice.
Oh, that means I get to stabby. All right, goody.
Yes, well, shoot.
Yeah. Get it.
Shooty.
It's really a stabby from afar.
Yes.
Like,
Well, stabby. 12 non-magical arrow.
Nice. So 6, half resistant to 6 damage, but also puts it on his last legs. Okay.
Sweet.
Yes, these things are dangerous, but not tough. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And so yes, Elvis, your spiritual weapon is in the thick of things.
It is, and I'm going to move on over here. Question: can I cast from? I know that I can move through friendly squares, but can I cast from a friendly square?
Moving through a friendly square is double movement.
Okay,
so
that's fine.
it'll cost you 10 of your movements, but you can break up your actions and movements how you like. So you can step in,
Okay.
cast the spell, step out again.
Cool.
just
I'm
can't-
gonna
you can't
stand
stay there.
here then. Yeah. Hello. We're just gonna be a little cozy for a moment, and I'm going to cast Word of Radiance.
Nice.
And 1, 2, 3, 4 spirits that I can see
Okay.
as I utter some divine draconic words to my god Null, who is
Nice.
very wonderful.
Now,
They all
remember,
need to
Elvis, Draconic on the channel here is Japanese, so please.
Oh my gosh! Way to
Sorry,
way to
on the
way to
spot.
put me on the spot,
I'm
boss.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Chocolate
I can't think of-
kudasai.
Chocolate kudasai. Boom! Word of radiance. I can't think of anything cool
Perfect,
to
perfect.
say. Yeah. So, yeah,
So-
word of radiance.
He's like, Kami-sama butabashite kure.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
Oritashimashite.
Yeah. So yeah, one.
That's a direct line to God you do not have at this moment. I'm sorry.
You're good.
It says that'd be quite perturbing if you pray and it says like, "You're welcome." Oh shit.
Right.
Okay, so it's a save.
Constitution save.
Constitution save DC
DC is 15.
15. Okay, top to bottom. Fail.
Nice.
Fail.
Beautiful. They will
Yahtzee.
be taking Yahtzee. Yes. So they will be taking.
That's draconic, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely. They will be taking 8 radiant damage.
No, they will not. They will be taking 16 radiant damage, and that is their maximum HP. So all 4 screech and
Oh,
writhe
man.
in the holy glow of Elpis' god's magic and are destroyed.
That still only counts as 1.
And now since those are gone, so that was 10 movement. 10. Oh, it's double movement.
Right,
so I
you can get to the next.
I was
Elpis
here,
in
so
here,
10, 20. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to make it. So I will just go. I will just go here then. Yeah.
Okay.
You can thank and pray to my god later. You're
ladies
welcome.
And ladies and gentlemen, Elpis has entered the building.
But
Oh, and I can
How
move
long we sat on
my
that?
spiritual weapon. 5,
Okay.
10, 15.
I've been trying to think of what to say. What the joke was for a while. Beat me to it.
Sorry.
Hey guys, a little less conversation, please. No? No?
A little more action. Let's do it.
Oh, sorry. Damn it.
No, I wasn't being an asshole.
we don't usually think that. Oh man.
Nah, I got it. I got you.
Oh, it's like when the principal makes a joke. It's like, oh shit.
You're like-
Rishi, we need to play together more. You take me too
I
seriously.
know. I didn't know. I don't know why I
appreciated.
did. I'm like, oh, I
If I
did.
could take you and Shares from Barovia and Beyond, kind of middle of the ground, it'd be perfect.
And both of your accents too
Okay.
between games would be the best.
Oh yeah.
No, it's awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay,
Oh no, that was brilliant. Mwah.
so what's
chef's
and they
kiss.
can attack as well, Elpis, yeah?
And,
was
yeah,
that?
Elpis gets an
Attack as well?
attack.
Attack. Well, I can't attack anything because there's nothing to attack.
No, right next to it, there's a shadow.
Oh, then I attack with my spiritual weapon. All right.
Alright, you don't have eyes on, right? Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I have
course.
no eyes, but my spiritual weapon does.
Yeah, it can axe without you being able to see, right? Does it say
Yeah.
does it say it can attack something you see, or?
Let me see
That's a good question.
the technicalities. Bonus you can move. Up and take whatever form. When you cast a spell, you can make it within 5 feet of the weapon. So
Okay, excellent.
cool. So we will go ahead and do this. Oh, that was damage. Should probably roll an attack.
Jump in the gun, jump in the gun.
Ooh,
That'll do it.
beautiful.
Nice.
Oh man.
Is that nat 20 or no?
No, it was
19.
the
Oh,
19.
so close.
Close.
19. Okay.
Close.
Yep, but that definitely hits. So I'll give you some. That's force damage, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. Do we have? Nope. They have lots and lots of immunities and resistances, but not that.
Well, we kind of forced it upon them, so.
Yeah.
So we're sticking to the 7 from before.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll just take the 7.
Cool. Last legs again. Cutting through these shadows like hot knives through the proverbial letter. Okay, and that brings us to their turn. This is now. I don't think the spiritual weapon gets an attack of opportunity, right?
No, sadly does not.
Okay, so this one is going to go to here, and that's 10 feet. 15. Yeah, so this one's going to come all the way through to here. For sure, would you like to take an attack of opportunity?
I would like to take an attack of
Okay,
opportunity.
let's do
Yes,
that
sir.
first. Actually, no, I can do the other one I'm waiting.
It's gonna be 25 to hit.
25, nice. That can get to there.
For 15 damage.
Nice, you destroy that one.
Ooh.
As it spooks on by, trying to stream past hungrily towards your friends, but another one takes its place. Actually, Elpis, you'd get an attack of opportunity if you want.
Oh yes, I would love an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay,
Sound of
so
that.
unfortunately, my rod is not showing up in my actions. I'm not sure why. I am attuned to it, however.
Is it equipped? Is there a little checkbox next to it checked?
Yeah, it's kind of strange. I've got it equipped, and I am
Is this attuned?
attuned.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, that's the only two things I can
Yeah.
think of.
Yeah, it's super strange.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is this. So I have a tentacle rod. The gods from very thankful to the draw for that.
Now, Vuzlin,
Yeah.
let us take a moment here. As the shadow streams by, Elpis pulls out a very, very noticeable drow weapon, a tentacle rod, usually wielded by the Reverend Mothers and other such sadistic members of your high society. And you've not seen a Dragonborn wielding one before.
What the fuck, dude?
What?
That's our thing.
Well, it's my thing. Okay, so let's see. While holding the rod,
Never.
each tentacle makes a melee attack with a +9.
Oof.
Of course it does. Of
On a
course it
hit,
does.
the tentacle deals 1d6. How many tentacles does this bad boy have? Is what I'm not seeing.
3, I think.
3? Okay, well, let's go. 3 rolls. I'm gonna just do.
Have the weapon and you don't know how to use it, I see.
Haha. Well, we can thank a d20 for
I think
that.
Vuzlin only knows because they've been on the receiving end.
Ooh.
Indeed.
All right, I'll just do this. I'll just use my mace, but it'll be a +9 instead of a +4.
No problem. You can use physical dice if you got them. That's fine.
Oh,
But
that was
we'll keep
disgusting.
now you do have a crystal if you want to use it. We have a generous audience.
let's do
nice
that.
and,
Let's-
generous with their
let's-
dream pies.
let's use that. Let's use that.
Okay, so
I did not
redo.
have time to grab some dice. We're
No
gonna
problem.
redo that one. Ba-da-doo-doo. Well, that's fine. I have 2 more tentacles upon this
well,
rod.
that's at +4. Is it? It's +9 to hit,
+9, yeah.
right? So that would be 14,
Okay,
right?
let's go.
Yeah. So that hits.
Ooh, an 18 +9.
Also hits.
And a
That's
Nat
one again. Hey,
plus
if you got them, folks,
nine.
those
Oh,
phoenixes
no.
fly.
That's okay.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be. So
Yeah,
roll me
it's
2
fine.
damage, 2d6.
All right. So let's see. Let's do this.
Okay.
Huh.
8 damage.
Die,
Okay.
yeah.
Again, puts
Get
it
outta
on
here.
its
Oh
last
my.
legs. These delicate spirits. Okay, but it is surviving, which means they do stream past you and all get into that space there as they go streaming. It's quite an unpleasant experience as all these ghosts and spirits just go
also,
streaming down the passageway past you. Yep.
so it also now the ones that I hit have their speed halved and they have disadvantage on dex throws or dex saves.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And it cannot use reactions for a minute.
Excellent. Okay. Right, so they are going to attack first 2 on Fushiro. What's your AC at the minibud?
20.
Oh, that's 22. Yay.
You know, that's above a 20.
It is.
It
You
is.
take 6 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and your strength score is
Oh, no.
reduced by 2.
Oh no.
I take 3 necrotic damage.
Nice. But the strength score thing is the thing.
Yeah.
And the good part of this is if a non-evil humanoid dies from this attack, then a new shadow rises from the corpse. I think we're safe there. you're all evil. Okay, second
That's
attack
beautiful.
against Fushiro. 23.
Again?
So that is 8
Unbelievable.
halved to 4. And 3 from your strength score.
What the hell?
Bells.
Yep, these are famous, nasty, low CR monsters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, we
these
also
things are
found
about
out
to get an action surge.
we also found out there's a nasty little kind of prairie dog looking things that have pack tactics, and they almost TPK'd the Saturday group.
Oh my god.
They were-
Pack tactics can be brutal.
Right? Yeah, they were just CR half, but oof.
Mm.
Okay, so we have one against each of the rest of you. So Elpis, what's your AC?
My AC is 17, boss.
Hold that thought. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Sorry,
Hey,
that's,
it's-
if you're
this
going to
is
let Phoenix
fine.
is
It's
fine.
fine.
Welcome to the channel, Elpis.
I'm sick, it's fine. She's gonna be alright.
So you take 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh.
It'll be alright.
I'm glad you got that Upsil Con. You take 23 necrotic damage.
Gee.
I rolled 46. 46, I rolled 3 6s and a 5.
You said 23 damage?
23 necrotic, yes.
That's fine. We're fine. She's not breaking a sweat.
And you lose 2 to your strength score.
That's rude.
Rude, very.
Ocean, what's your AC?
17.
Can you say nat 20 again, my friends? Ouch.
Oh.
Not so vicious on the dice this time. That is 13 necrotic.
13 necrotic.
And minus
You
3
got
to
it.
your strength.
Minus 3, sir. Yes, sir.
And Vuzlin, what's your AC?
16.
That's only a 7. So roll 20 is not broken. Okay. So you are okay.
Yes.
That is everyone. Okay, for sure.
Well, we'll attack. All right, that is a big change to my modifier. 16.
16 hits.
We'll
Left-
smite
left or
him.
right?
Left. We will smite him. So level 1 smite.
Okay, doke.
So it'll be 13 slashing.
Okay, non-magical.
Yeah.
Okay, minus 6.
It's undead,
It is.
and then it's dead radiant. So 8 radiant.
But that's before the vulnerability, right?
Yep, before
Okay,
they're full.
so yeah, your sword slashes into the creature and cuts through it, and then that glow. We say radiance. I think it's like anti-radiant damage at this point, right? It's just this dark
Basically.
glow. Yeah, this is. It's like the what's the evil lightsaber in Star Wars? What's the saber called?
Like
The dark saber?
Is it just called the dark saber? Okay, yeah.
The dark saber, yeah.
Right, it looks like the dark saber. It's just that nasty, like void blade kind of thing. Just
Oh
this
my
radiant damage. Thank you. Cuts through the creature and it is destroyed.
All right, attack number 2 against the one that's still around.
Indeed.
17 to hit.
Sam man, thank you for the subscription, my friend. That is a spin of the Wheel of Chaos to one of our players. Please choose a player to get a spin of the wheel. So it's a hit, sorry?
17 to hit.
I'll do it.
We're gonna smite again because strength is my functional stat. For 12 slashing
Nice.
and 9 radiant.
Okay, again. Slashes through it. It starts to just almost like drift apart as your blade cuts through it, and then that dark radiance through the creature, and it explodes and disappears with a final.
Yeah, need to take care of this. So,
Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay. Yes, Sandman, who would you like that spin of the wheel to go to? Name one of the players, please. Thank you. Okay, and that brings us back to Mike. It's like, let's see here. I think, if it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. I'm gonna try and use those vicious mockery again. It's like, I hope y'all were better in real life before you died, and it these mockeries of things that you have become.
Pretty good.
It's vicious.
Wisdom saving throw.
Must have
Natural
learned
one.
I think I've heard worse out of our drow friend here.
Yeah, I think it was Vicious Mockery 101. It was the first year before they dropped it.
I consider that a compliment. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, that is on its last legs, that top one in the corner next to Mike. And that is done, which brings us to Ossian with Vuzlan on deck.
Lovely. These things are going to die. We're going to attack twice and then hopefully action surge
Well,
if we can.
just before you do that, there is a spin of the wheel for you from our friend Sandman here.
Yes, thanks, bud.
Thanks, Mr. Sandman.
I know who it is. Thank you, man.
Spin me the wheel. That's a wild magic surge.
And the magic will surge through your veins.
Okay, Ossian, your major class warrior, yes, fighter, sorry.
Yes.
Warrior, come on and play.
Warrior.
Okay,
Play.
Warrior.
D100, please, Ossian.
Yes, D100 roll is... Give me something good to eat. 70.
70. Okay.
I only have one empty beer bottle here. I can't clink them together.
Please choose a character that you can see. Oh, sorry, a character that can hear you.
I'm horrified as to repercussions, but because it's Elpis's first game, Elpis.
Okay,
Oh.
There you go.
this
There
could
you go.
work nicely. Elpis, you may make a weapon attack or cast a cantrip.
Oh, I would love to cast a cantrip.
As Ossian's just like, destroy them all!
Yes, word of
And
radiance.
don't take me into custody.
I word of radiance again. All of the three that I can see.
Is that just a cantrip?
It is a cantrip.
Yeah, it
Nice.
is. It's wild.
It's a really
It's like
nice
Thunderclap.
cantrip. Yes.
Okay, so there's a save, right?
Yes, there is a save.
Constitution?
15.
Okay, so the left side fails. Top right. Top right? Frozen.
No.
Passes, and bottom right passes.
All right. Well, there is some damage for the one that failed.
Okay. Probably a goner,
But just in case.
but just in case.
Hopefully, you know.
How's the damage there?
6.
6. Okay, that's radiant, right?
Yes, radiant.
Okay, so yes, you call out to your gods, and again, the one is burnt up, but the other two resist and push through it. Okay, Ossian, they left you some to play with there.
Good thinking. Nice job, Elvis.
Thank you, Sandman.
All right, yeah.
Nice.
It's only a matter of time.
Let's hit the one that's right above Elvis, if you don't mind. That's a natural 20.
Go.
Nice.
Yay!
Knowing that D&D Beyond does it automatically, we're going to do this manual. So
Hey.
that is going to be... that's a lot. So that's 13 for the damage.
Nice.
I will attack it.
Are you going? You're going for the one that was damaged already?
Yeah, this one right here. Well, no, this one's damaged. I can't reach that, so it's this one right here.
No, you can
Next
reach. You can reach both of them. What are you talking about? Oh no, sorry, I was looking at Vuzlin for some reason. Sorry, sorry.
We're easily confused. That happens. all the
Are you
time.
profiling us, John? Is it the cheek gaunts? Is that what it is? The whole elven thing?
We've been through this before. We have been through this before.
Apologies. Okay, so that was 13, is it?
Yep. That's
Okay.
with the greatsword, so it's all magical.
Nice. Last legs as well.
Okay.
You got 2 attacks, right?
Yeah, full attack again. Depending on how this goes, we might action surge and get the last boy too, but we'll
See.
figure it out when we get there. How's a 24?
Feeling better, thanks, Joe. And I'll do it.
And that's gonna be... That's not a whole lot. That's 7 extra.
But it's enough. It only had 3 left, so you cut through it, and it's the magic of the sword dissipates the magical energies of the shadow, and it is brought into the light.
Lovely. Let's action surge. We're gonna use
I
that
think Mike's just there,
temporal
just
surge.
like power cording behind us, like, do you see the light? Do you see the light?
I think the both of you are giving too much light. We need to dim it down a bit, and then we're gonna action surge on this guy.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that is... That's an 18 to hit,
Hold it.
and 14 total damage.
Okay. Tell me what happens.
Looking over at our good friend Mike, who's just jamming out and vicious mockering everybody, and seeing Elpis giving some words of radiance. I appreciate the sentiment, but we really just don't need this much light on us. And just strike the thing down.
Okay.
And doing it in a Pumat Soul t-shirt is extra special.
Well, you know, when it comes to striking down big foes, I love doing that with my great big sword. Isn't that right, Pumat?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you finish the turn order. nicely timed there. It's the closing of the round there.
Right.
I'm just going to leave that initiative order there as you strike down the last shadow, and it roars and hisses and dissipates into the nethers of the icy caves. And that sound comes again. Closer than you'd ever heard it before. And stepping around the corner at the bottom of the stairs, lips curled back, massive fangs visible, comes loping a gigantic hyena-like creature as Takeli Lee, the Null vampire, comes running from its hiding place and charges towards Fushiro. And that is where we will start things next time.
No,
At
no,
least-
thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah.
At least it's
no,
not the
thank you.
edgelord.
No. Plenty of edging before that.
So, thank you, everybody. An absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
As always, a lovely combination of the fun little mechanics and combats of the game and the RP all mixed in there. Vancouver by night. Hey, how you doing? Okay, so a massive thank you to everyone who's joined us, especially those stuck around from the raids. Thank you so much. Big chunk of people in tonight. It's lovely, as always. And thank you so much for the subscriptions and follows. If you are not, last call, as Phantom says, yes, please do jump into our giveaway. ! Enter for your chance to win today's prize from the fabulous CZRPG. And we will be drawing the winner as soon as we've said goodbye to our friends and see what is going on in the real world. So, Elpis, where can people find you on the material plane?
Hello, everyone. I am Momo, and you can find me over on A Minstrel's Tale on Twitter and Minstrel's Tale here on Twitch. I stream TTRPG and variety video game content. So
Thank you
come
so
and
much.
check it out. There's a lot going on.
Indeed. So we're looking forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Ocean, please.
Hi, friends. You see me on Wednesdays and Sundays. Come hang out with me in chat on Friday, where we'll see Phoenix and Phantom hanging out for Greyhawk Con. We're going to see how Fear and Loathing is going to turn out.
Can't wait. It's going to be a great time. Thank you so much. And Vuzlin.
Oh, hello, I am the Maharishi and all the Twitters and the Twitches, a cog in the corporate machine by day. But here at night, you can find me playing Vuzlin. Let me see if I can get the pout.
There it is. There it is.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, Fushiro.
Hi, I'm Josh. Right now I'm just playing
Or
Fushiro.
as Mike would say, Fushiro.
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 That one was right on.
Like sushi, right?
I
I love sushi rolls. Sorry.
So does Fushiro actually, because it's considered raw meat.
There you go.
So you can eat it. I'm Josh. I've been playing Fushiro today. You'll see me on Thursday for a couple more games, I think.
Jeez.
But other than that, please come back. We enjoy having you here.
Thank you so much. And yes, we are FuNixieWeki, and it has been an absolute pleasure as always. We'll be back later in the week with Out of the Abyss, Barovia and Beyond, with GM Josh joining us for that as a momentary brief guest player at the moment, as one of the Magi working to maintain the faith of the old gods in the domain of Dread Harakir and its false jumped up non-dying king. And we will be back later on after that as well with Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And then, as you said, on Friday we have that very special opening game for Virtual Greyhawk Con, when Phantom and other adventurers will be joining us to play Fear and Loathing in the Dreadwood. Will they be able to slip through using the abilities to dip into the ethereal plane, go past Granny Nightshade's defenses, and find out just why she is so emboldened and threatening the seaside village of Saltmarsh? We shall see. We shall see.
I hate Granny Nightshade.
And then on Saturday we'll be back for the fabulous Candlekeep Mysteries, which I cannot wait to see. They have taken out one of the hags in the corrupted hot spring resort, and they have 2 more to go. Will they be able to achieve, with their new Medusa friend, will they be able to achieve that and cleanse the Temple of Sun back to what it once was? And we shall see right then and there. So, thank you everybody. That is it for the giveaway, closing up those entries. Good luck everyone. Today's copy of CGRPG Goodies goes to JR! Congratulations, my friend. Heading in your direction soon. Okay, we'll get that link to you as soon as possible, and you can enjoy some fab stuff for your games. Okay, that's all, everyone. We are going to head on raiding with all of these lovely people that we have in here. Who's on at the moment? Anybody from the crew? None of the stream team are on at the moment, but this is something we don't get to do very often. Our good friend Dead Aussie Gamer is streaming, and it's a birthday stream, so let's all go and say a big hearty Tanjubio over there and see how he's doing. So everyone, you know what to do. Stick around for the raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, oyasumi nasai. Bye.
Oh, yes.
Oyasumi.